What's up, guys? I'm Alex Cave, and this is Down to the Roach Podcast. Woo. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the podcast. Sheesh. The bone got me twisted up, man. I had your boy almost thinking I had to take a shit. It was one of them things, you know what I mean? Before I came here today, actually, before I came to the studio, I took a shower and I, got ready and I realized I had to take a shit. So I was like, oh, damn, dude, I already cleaned up. So I went and took the shit and then I was like, well, I don't want to take another shower. So I done like an emergency, asshole wash in the sink, you know what I mean? So, we didn't have any wet wipes. So I got to buy some more. Gang. Sheesh. But, yeah, man. Last week was super fun. Jordan was amazing. I love Jordan Craver. She's such an amazing friend. And just to have her on and talk all that silly shit and talk about religion and stuff, it was so dope. Ashlyn. This is a little shout out to our other friend, Ashlyn. Ashlyn, get to the movies on time. Okay? We go see Black Widow Sunday, and one great movie. Oh my God, dude! Oh, the fucking action in that bastard. I mean, I was in for it, dude. Scarlett Johansson. I mean, one dude. Like when I was a little bit younger, I was all like, "Oh my God!" But I mean, she's just she's just a very beautiful woman. But her sister, the chick that plays her sister in that movie, oh, yo. Did she steal the movie? But I mean, that girl is something else. Like that movie was great, man. Black Widow was awesome. The action was lit. I got a little I swear to God, it's like 10 to 15 second review on the YouTube channel. So check it out in the shorts. Yeah, so we get there and me and Robbie we're getting popcorn and shit, okay? Me and Robbie's getting popcorn and we go up to the thing and I'm like, hey, can I get the large popcorn and can I get the cup that has the Black Widow topper? And Robbie wants to start figuring out the better price for everything, which, listen, and at the end of the day, I'm thankful he done it because it was the best option. But I didn't know what he was trying to do, and I'm just over here trying to get, my special cup and shit. And I don't even know if they had a special bucket, but they could have, and I didn't get it because of this whole nonsense. But with that being said, Robbie's over here, figuring out how much it is for two of this and the if one of us, if we get the big ultra popcorn and the two drinks, but does the one of us get the thing? And the woman's like, what? So y'all want two popcorns and two drinks? Or y'all want two drinks? Y'all want three drinks and two popcorns, which is almost what happened. But I looked at her and I was like, no, and we finally got it down to two popcorns, two drinks. And I'm the one ordering. She's like 43 something. And I was like, huh? And the woman's like, right. And Robbie's like, oh God. I didn't mean for all that. And I'm like, bro, you're over here talking to this chick about popcorn and soda at the movie theater. Like we're getting the 2 for $20 at Applebee's. What? What are we doing? Let's get the popcorn. Let's get the candy. Let's get the drink. Which, listen, here's the thing. I will share everything I have, okay? But just get everything you want separately. You know what I'm saying? So when we go sit down, if all you had the money for was a soda, that's fine, bro. Whatever I got, we're sharing. Next time, don't fuck up my order, okay? Okay, man? Hey, Lorenzo! You're coming up here. You're trying to fuck up my order. Okay? I got a thick bitch, and then at the end of the day, she wants to be covered in the meat sauce. All right, Sonny. You know what I'm saying? She should be covered in the meat sauce, huh? Don't worry about it, okay? All right, capiche, man. Don't worry, okay, man? Yeah, man. But Ashlyn, I love you. Just please get to the movies on time, which I didn't even really get to that point. We were deep into this movie. Not deep, but this movie, we went through previews and all. And I mean, and by the way, Could have been better previews, but the previews weren't bad. Me and Robbie seen a trailer for the new James Bond movie. Oh my fucking Lord. No Time to Die. I know that's right. Okay, I know that's fucking right, brother. Dude, that movie is going to be so good. I know when that trailer ended, I was just like, I didn't say a word. And the theater was quiet. And in my head, I was just thinking, oh my God, oh my God. And before I could even really gather my thoughts to even maybe think I might say something out loud to Robbie or somebody, all I hear is Robbie go, in the name of the Father, the Son, and what? And he said, in the name of the Father, the Son, and like something menagene, like or holy menagene. Dude, Robbie was a trip, bro. I have never truly, because I've done some crazy shit in theaters, like, cheer, doesn't know, but I have never just busted out laughing in the middle of just silence at the theater, and Robbie had me going, man. Love that guy. He's the only person that really gets it that, fucking, dude, you just got to do shit for the laugh sometimes. You know what I mean? It don't matter if you're just making one person laugh. That's the thing. Everyone thinks, oh, you want us all to laugh. I don't give a fuck if you laugh. Half of the shit is just to make me laugh. Okay? The other half, I'm looking for one. All right? Just one. And that one laughs, and dude, I done something. We're in the shit now. But, yeah, man. Yeah. I seen something this week. And, you just seeing shit about, like, catch and release. Like, people, speaking of, last week I talked about it. I dated a girl who was catch and release. I be the water, she was the fish, and the other dudes were the fishermen. You know what I'm saying? There's a little catch and release going on there. But catch and release is just so interesting, dude. Like, you're piercing something and just fucking tossing it back. Like, what? And catch and release is like, what's that really, like, held towards? Fucking fish? I mean, I guess you could catch and release a bird. Dude, try catch and release a grizzly bear. How's that sound? Could you imagine going up in the mountains of Colorado, Wyoming, North Dakota, just signs up, grizzly bears, catch and release only? You out your motherfucking mind. Dude, I've been seeing so many videos. Florida got me on another level of death because there's just animals all over the place that kill you. People are just crazy all over that place. And I come back and, my algorithm, my feed, it knows I want to see these animals killing shit. And gators or something else, dude, like in crocs, they just be killing. And I love how fucking animals in Africa just be dying like toys. Like, them bastards, and I know it might just be a good fucking case of that damn rigor mortis, you know what I'm saying? But these fucking animals just fucking, like, imagine a toy animal that you have sitting up straight and you just tipped it over. That's how these things be dying. I saw this zebra dead in the water that these crocs, I guess, had got, but they wasn't even messing with it yet. And it was just laying there, just on its side. Just legs as straight as can be. I was like, man, we live in a simulation, dude. We live in a simulation. These animals out here don't give a fuck either. That's why I think it's so interesting. We don't touch anything anymore. We're always, we wear shoes. We drive cars everywhere. We sleep in our comfy beds and houses. Some of us are homeless. You know what I mean? Which is fine. I support the homeless. I just don't support dirty homeless people. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing worse than a homeless person coming up to you and stinking. I don't need it, brother. I really don't need it. But yeah, man, like, I love how, like, everything seems to be going a little bit more slow, you know what I mean? Like, as far as, like, when the podcast start, because when I started doing the podcast, the first time wasn't so bad because I had Robbie to kind of, make sure I wasn't going too fast down the slope. But the first two or however many solos I've done, I think this is the third solo. Yeah, it is. That I done drinking, dude, I would be about damn wasted by the time I started it. Then I'd keep drinking during it, and then by the time it ended, I was in a panic mode. I was like, I need some fucking Eggo waffles. I need Justin to come tell me I'm a stupid bitch, and we go eat dinner. Like, But yeah, man, hit Justin with a little, just fuck, dude. Ain't the most beautiful thing ever, bro. If we just the fucking Elon Musk or someone hurries up and get some damn synthetic androids to come up in this bitch. Just Justin sitting there fucking 2 a.m. just, watching Sopranos, eating fucking wings, only flats, that's the only way, daddy likes it, you know what I'm saying? This motherfucker, they just bust in, Justin Ball, of the Galactic Alliance. We are synthetic androids. You are coming with us. Just like, the fuck you mean? You even knock, you know what I'm saying? I ain't going over. They're like, sir, we do not give a fuck about your real life problems. We are synthetic androids. Boy, you better get shut fucking if I hit you over the head with his body. Shut the fuck up. Get the injection needle ready. You will come with us whether you like it or not. Synthetic androids. Yo. Hit Justin with some fucking real shit. He just pulls out a Glock, just starts mowing them down. The fucking bullets just ding, 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 just binging off of them. It's one of the toughest guys I know, but bro, you ain't so fucking tough when them synthetic androids start beaming down on you, dumbass. On all our dumbasses, am I right? But, yeah, man. I mean, dude, but before the synthetic androids get here, I mean, I can really look at it this way. There's only two kings on this earth at the moment. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all ponder on what that is for just a second. Oh yeah. The two kings on the earth at the moment are the grizzly and the silverback gorilla. Which, I mean, dude, honestly, bro, put me as the bear, put Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson as the silverback gorilla. That's a fucking movie, bro. BVG, bear versus gorilla. You know what I'm saying? How badass would that fucking movie be? Oh, hell yeah. Bro, me and The Rock would do some fucking sick action in IMAX Raw, y'all. Dude, that'd be crazy. And we'd fucking intertwine it with the damn Godzilla universe. Oh, I fucking love that shit. Oh, I fucking love that shit. Yeah. Dude, could you imagine? Bro, because who would really win that fight, a bear or a silverback gorilla? That's really nuts. Because have you even seen, because I know about the power of a gorilla. Like, I haven't really seen gorillas kill shit, which I might start looking that shit up next. But, I've seen bears kill shit. And I don't know if you know how big elk are. Moose, whatever, what have you. But, I mean, there are videos of bears chasing these humongous, and they're of the deer family, largest of the deer family, elk. And they will just one swipe to the back, break the whole back. That big, thick, dumb bitch ain't going nowhere. Speaking of which, saw a video of a elk it had tried to jump through these two trees were close together, and it almost made like a V shape going up. And the elk, I guess, didn't know how big it was or how big its antlers were. And it tried to jump through it, and it broke its neck and just got stuck between the tree. And it's horrific because the thing's huge, and it's just stuck up in it dead. And I'm just like, bro, that tree was like, you fucking thought, you big furry dummy. Come on. Bro, that elk would do that, dude. Could you imagine, bro? And it just makes you think. Sometimes we just think that we're hot shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, some of us, you know what I mean? Some of us get some new J's, think we a bad motherfucker. Next thing you know, them J's, got stuck on a railroad track because they was too fucking, the material or the fucking railroad track and the damn J, brother. You know how it is. And this shit locked up and your whole leg or your whole body's gone, huh? Lorenzo! The kid got his whole leg stuck on the railroad, huh? He on his own legs on the railroad track, Lorenzo. I hear you, Sonny. Leave the kid there, huh? Next time we learn. We think we hot shit when we ain't, huh? Some of us start a podcast, they start sleeping a little bit better, they shit good in the morning when they drink their coffee, and then they think they on one. Yeah, hey, oh! Yeah, man. Yeah. Dude, one of my best friends, my childhood best friends, Jesse Miller, joined the military, dude. My man is playing G.I. Joe for real, for real. For real. For real. Dude, I'm so fucking proud of that dude. Like, we used to play G.I. Joes all the time as kids, which is so crazy because, I mean, like, dude, like, bro, I had the fucking big ass aircraft carrier that like I'd keep in the water and like the big chopper and the jet, bro. And I had a ton of G.I. Joes. And shout out to that fucking Snake Eyes movie coming out right now. I don't give a fuck if it's connected to the new shit, if it's its own standing thing, brother. I need Asian sword play and I'm in. But yeah, man, we loved playing with G.I. Joes, dude. Loved that shit. Like, me and him would sit outside for hours and just being like, no, your guy died. No, we didn't. Yeah, you heard? Gang shit. And we'd be fucking driving the shit and, you know, shooting the stuff. We'd have our own soundtracks and stuff, bro. Making up our own storylines, dude. Those were the fucking days, dude. Now my man's out here doing it for real. Oh, I love that shit. I love that shit. And then his beautiful wife Bethany, dude, she keeps posting pictures of whenever they got to get up and see him, and the kids got to see him and stuff. And dude, the pictures are just amazing. And I mean, his family is literally like a second family to me. So seeing his dad, like, I bet his dad shed a tear. Like, there's not many days Al Miller cries, but I promise you that was one of them when he seen his son dressed up in uniform. I was like, oh yeah, I lost my mind, bro. I love that dude. I cannot wait to see him, give him a big hug, and just see if he's changed a little bit, you know, whenever he comes back. Yeah, dude, that's just so crazy, bro. Like, my man's really out there fucking protecting the world, and it's about time. You know what I mean? It's about time he gets out there and starts protecting the world. How about that? How about that? Some of y'all barely protect your fries when you're out with your friends. That's why you fucking half your food gets eaten. Pussy. Protect something. Protect your neck. Or end up dead. Like this hippo I seen, man. I saw this dead hippo. It was leaning over in the water. And this thing was fucking gone. And these lions, bro, were just eating at it. And this one was up in its ass. And it just fucking... it wasn't really doing much of anything, and maybe it had already done something before the person started recording. But bless the motherfucker who got this on video. But dude, the lion's basically like looking at its butthole like it's fucking trying to see the future. And this thing farts so... Dude, it farted so powerfully that like it shot a chunk out of its ass. And I don't know if it was a chunk of shit or just chunk of just... Like, you ever been like, bro, I just shit my brains out. This hippo legitly shit its brains out. And, you know, when I was growing up, I thought that was love. You know what I mean? I thought when you and your girl were laying there next to each other and she fucking, you know, she about blew her damn brains all over your eyelid, you know, that's love. Yeah, but, you know, forgive me for fucking listening to Limp Bizkit, okay? Forgive me for playing that fucking deer game on the computer where you played as the deer and you hunted the hunters. Does anybody remember that game? Dude, there is this game on the fucking computer where you played as a deer, okay? And you hid in bushes and you would lay out like cans of soda and fucking chips and shit. And these fat retarded hunters would come out in the open and they would start eating it and you would fucking hunt them. Oh, dude, that was a good game. Oh, bro, I lived to play that game, bro. I was like, I'm a fucking deer hunting people. I live for this shit. I live for this shit. And trust me, you're going to hear this later. I'm sure of it when I'm doing the recent events. How can I not? But, dude, the reporter voice really gets on my nerves, man. It kind of drives me a little crazy. It don't really get on my nerves, but it like kind of just makes me like wince a little bit. You know what I mean? We had men sitting out here all day long with guns, more coming in at 10. And I'm like, why are we talking like that? Why are we talking like that? Do you know how savage it would be if I had someone like Justin just hosting the news, just come in and he's just like, hey, man, listen, it was fucking hot as hell today. What else you want me to say, man? Move on. Hot as hell again tomorrow. If it rains, I'll let you know. Get the fuck out my face. I'm like, that's the news I'm tuning into. You know what I mean? I'm tuning into that news. And speaking of news, bro, me and Robbie keep shooting our shot, dude. Hell yeah. All right? Every time we're out downtown, we keep seeing these fine-ass bitches, bro. And we keep just dribbling between the legs, doing a little crossovers, you know what I mean? Passing the ball and shit. Next thing you know, one of us shoots, sheesh, makes that sure. And no, we can go in. But we still keep shooting, man. I know we were at Whiskey Box one week, and I was sitting there talking to Rob, and we were drunk. We had already been drinking. It was one of the weekends I had done the podcast super drunk. I think it was the last solo one I done where I was like really drunk, and then we met downtown, and I was like, bro, I don't know if I should keep drinking. And Rob was like, oh, you're drinking, baby. You heard me? And then he was like, Long Island for the boys. So he fucking got them thick ass Long Island hitters for the boys. And dude, me and Rob just got fucking drunk down in the Whiskey Box, and we were just sitting there chilling in this beautiful. Oh my God, guys, listen to me. This gorgeous black girl with curly hair, and it's like my memory is like it's almost like hard to put together sometimes because it was so like, oh my God, I feel like it didn't even fucking happen, and I don't even know if I'm gonna see her again. But she walked by and looked at me, and I wasn't looking at her, but I could tell she didn't just look and look away. She kept looking. So then I looked at her, and then we just looked at each other for a minute, but then she crossed my line of vision. She went behind, she kept walking, like, because we were sitting at the bar. So I looked at Robbie, and I was like, bro, he don't even know what's going on. He's like, what's up? And I was like, dude, this girl. And I turned over to the right, and she's already looking at me, and I'm like, oh, shit. And some of you would say, bro, why didn't you go say something? She was with her man. She was with her man. She looked right at me, rubbing on his ribs and his back. Like, did you want me to come kill him so we could be something? Don't test me, you know what I'm saying? Now, listen, I would never hurt anybody, but I know a couple people who will fucking, make you slip on a banana peel, you fall in a sewer drain, and, we all float down here type shit. You know what I'm saying? But dude, this girl was gorgeous. Like, and bro, and then whenever I looked at her and looked at her for a minute, and then I realized she was with her man, I was like, shit, and I turned back around. And I took a sip of my drink, and I was just like talking to Rob for a second about it. And then I looked back, and they were leaving. And right when she walked up the steps, she turned back and looked right at me for like that perfect, 4-second hitter, and just left. And I haven't seen her since. It's been 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks. And I can't stop thinking about you, my darling. Come to our Christmas party this year. It's going to be super fun. Dude, yeah. I had somebody send me a link to a bong/butt plug. God listens to our prayers. Okay? How amazing is that? Ladies, if you want me to fucking turn you into a damn, I can turn you into a fucking smokestack. You know what I'm saying? Some of that shit like we seen on our story whenever we were in Florida. I will straight, and for the girls that know me, I will take the biggest bong rip out of your asshole, I swear to God. Oh, how dope. How dope. I'm in. It sounds, that honestly, dude, the bong/butt plug sounds like some 80s shit. Someone would be like, you kids these days. I'm like, well, bro, that honestly sounds like some 80s shit, but I'm here for it. I am here for it. I got a fleshlight for the first time last year. I didn't see why not. Almost every single girl I know has a fucking arsenal, a damn toolbox of shit that they use. And we're all just like, okay, that's cool. No big deal. You know what I mean? We're just fine. And all I ever hear is, our Lord and Savior Joe Rogan talk about his old podcast was sponsored by Fleshlight. And I was like, is it really that good? Is it really? And I tried it out, and it's it's cool. It is cool. But what isn't cool is the Neanderthal mind of a man, because, dude, you get lazy after the second or third time and you don't want to clean it right away. And then, you leave that shit in a fucking drawer in a closet in the summer heat. And next thing you know, you fucking hear something shaking in the closet, a little fucking infant knocking on your door. A little infant trying to fucking, squeeze take the drawer out, fucking get out. I'm telling you. And I went to clean it one day after not using it for the longest time, and it was the most horrific thing I have ever experienced in my life. It was just like, it was like a fish tank had just, brother, it smelled like a fish tank that, like, imagine a fish tank where all the fish were fucking, they had good jobs and shit, and then one day all the fish just became homeless and started shitting in the street. So, but hey, I learned it's not worth it, man. I just threw it away. I was like, dude, ain't nobody need this shit. Nobody needs this shit. I just wanted to know. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just gotta experience things, man. Sometimes you gotta experience things. So if you never tried one, try it out. Shit. Why not, dude? Why not? Bros, maybe it might be time to try something new, dude. I remember also last year I tried LSD for the first time. And what a beautiful thing that was. Because listen, I'm never doing anything crazy to just be crazy. Like, if I do some psychedelic, I'm legitimately looking for a benefit, okay? And there are benefits. And it's weird, man. It felt like, if you ever played like a video game of any sort, man, I know some of you girls like video games. Like, bitch, I know you play that Game of Thrones shit on your phone, so you know what I'm talking about. It felt like when I took the LSD, it felt like I unlocked a new skill tree I didn't have, and like I had all these new skills I could unlock, and I was like, oh shit. And you start seeing life a little differently, man. It's beneficial. I think that we could legitimately learn a lot just by getting together and taking, a psychedelic together and just fucking experiencing something, learning something about yourself, learning something about each other. A lot of people are like, well, I'm worried about, a bad trip. Well, I heard this and I totally believe this might be the case. But some people think that, a bad trip is just your ego trying to retake control of what's going on. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just need to let what's happening happen. And it ain't like anything's bad happening. Just lay there and relax. Stop trying to gain control of what you think you are and what. That's why, dude, when you do that stuff, turn off your phone. Turn your phone off until it's over. All you need is here and now. When you come back, now turns into forever. And it's real, man. And for all you mouth breathers, dude, stop breathing out your fucking mouth. You know what I'm saying? What are you, a fucking bulldog? Stop breathing out your fucking mouth. Breathe through your nose. You will feel better. You'll sleep better, okay? Your nose, the more you breathe through it, will open up. Okay? You're over here breathing through your mouths and your fucking nostrils are getting fucking thin, looking like you're doing coke all the time, and you never breathe them. You're like, I can never breathe. My sinuses are always like this. Stop breathing through your fucking mouth. Just breathe through your nose, dude. It'll change everything, I'm telling you. Y'all ready for some recent events? There are some pretty interesting recent events, dude. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, shit. Okay, well, recent events, dude. Check this nutty shit. A local government committee in China shared a video on social media calling for nuclear bombing of Japan. We done did that. We done did that. You copycat. Oh, China's a copycat. We done did it. Don't be talking shit about China if we're thinking about fucking fighting the South. Bitch, we done did that. You know what I'm saying? They're here. We're gonna throw a nuke at Japan. Done it. Done it. Copycatting ass bitches. But good luck. You want to throw a fucking bomb at some kamikazes? Yeah, right. Throw a fucking bomb at a damn samurai. I've seen a couple, samurai cut the heads off of, because that's the thing about a nuclear warhead, dude. It's only the warhead at the top of the missile. Dude, I've seen a couple samurai warriors put their fucking storm stance on, wait for the nuke to get close, chop its damn head off, let the fucking body hit the ground and just roll, and they just have a fucking live warhead in their hand. I'm like, oh shit. Then what, China? I mean, I'm really, really getting sick of China and its foolery. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, let's just not even start on our real power. I know some girls with tits and asses so amazing. Let's just not even get, let's just talk about the back, bro. I know a couple chicks with some thick hitters out the back that could twerk these little Chinese men into the ocean. All right? They'd be drowning. Dude, this whole shit is just getting nuts, man. A local Chinese government committee posted a video recommending nuclear strikes in response to Japan's support of Taiwan. And we all know, if you know anything, John Cena and his whole apologized in, like, Mandarin. I think it was Mandarin. He had to learn Mandarin. Vince McMahon had him learn Mandarin, and it was well spoke. But nonetheless, he apologized because he, was in the Fast Nine, and he recognized Taiwan as a place, and they didn't want the movie not to get shown in China, so he had to come out apologizing about, me so sleepy, me not know that I talked about Taiwan. Bro, I'm just dead with this Chinese shit, and I love Chinese food, so keep it coming. Bro, get scallion chicken extra crispy, fried rice, egg roll, oh hell yeah. But this shit, literally, this is no joke. The video asked Chinese viewers to combine their old and new hatred towards Japan. It has received 6,673 likes so far, with an upvote comments voicing their approval. What is happening? Like, it's like, I mean, no one's really talking about it, but I'm like, is it just a joke now? Like, can you imagine, like, this place, China, has just decided, bro, China's fucking up. Jacksonville. Can we trade Taiwan with Jacksonville? We don't have to act like Jacksonville exists. We don't have to. But, yeah, man, I just thought that shit was a little crazy. Talking about, they're out their fucking mind if they think they're going to fucking nuke Japan. Japan's, you don't just threaten, you know what I'm saying? Like, imagine a girl being in an abusive relationship, and then she finally gets out, you know what I mean? She learned, she grew from it. She is not that girl anymore. She's so much stronger. And then you get told again, hey, we gonna come back. We'll come back, hit you again. Are you out your motherfucking mind? Okay? Good luck, China. All right, because we're right there with Japan. You heard me? We will fucking, you know what I'm saying, dude? I swear to God, I'll fucking, and dude, the Mongolians, bro, I swear to God. But let's just move on. Dude, NASA warns of massive darkening due to solar storm. How dope. Says this past July 3rd, they found a large solar expansion, and more recently, NASA, the event announced that the sun was leaving and now moving fast. Dude, some people just don't fucking type this shit out correctly. But nonetheless, what they're saying is that NASA recently announced that the sun was leaving and now moving fast, like I guess like towards land or doing some nutty shit. But I found a couple misspellings in this shit earlier, and I was like, who they let write this shit? Who do they really let write this shit? But yes, as the government agency from the United States says the solar storm is heading towards Earth at 1.6 million kilometers, increasing in number. The event was described as a solar wind stream, high speed. They got that fucking thick ass internet up there, and they expect it to reach the wind figures of 500 kilometers per second. Dude, I just hope there was just some fucking smart motherfucker listening to this being like, "What are you talking about, brother? Brother, I'm sitting in my white lab coat right now, and I'm sitting here in my lab, and I'm telling you right now, you're fine. You don't even, it's not a solar wind stream high speed. It's a solar expansion of air. You dumb simpleton." Well, all right. Okay. I was just saying that in the meantime, the Space Weather Forecast Center of the United States saying, the damage caused by the solar storm might be wide. Darkening out shit, making, all these crazy motherfuckers who wear tinfoil on their head literally lose their mind. And, dude, I don't know about y'all, but back in the day when I was in class and the lights would go out, I took advantage of it, brother. Somebody would be talking shit and the fucking power would go out for a minute, I'd jump across the room and fucking drop kick you. You know what I mean? So let there be a crazy solar flare blackout. I don't know what we'll do, bro. Well, people will literally just start fucking losing their minds. And it's funny because, you see how crazy people act when there's no fucking toilet paper, when there's no power because the sun's fucking hiccuping in the sky. What you gonna do then? But, shit, dude. There are they're trying to, there's a plan for a new plant to make race car engine parts in Davidson County. I live with hillbillies. That's what Davidson County needs. A new plant. That one in which makes race car engine parts. Anyway. Dude, Demi Lovato, bro. I saw this little news article on her fine ass, and it didn't even mean nothing to me, but I just had to set it aside because I was like, bro, she is a goddess. I love this bitch. God, she is so fine. Oh, I love it. Oh, God. Anyway, even though she's not pale, I do have a thing for pale girls with black hair. DM me. The Taliban promises to brutally execute gays if it regains power in Afghanistan. Okay. They talk about gays as if it's like a thing opposed to like a choice. The title of this article, the headline of this article, literally is Taliban promises to brutally execute gays if it regains power in Afghanistan. Okay? Gay people, he promised, will be prosecuted and would be executed by stoning or pushing a wall of, that corona. Shout out to your brother Extra, as you always have been. Let's start that shit over. Gay people, he promised, will be prosecuted and would be executed by stoning or pushing a wall on top of them. Why? That's crazy. Like, bro, early in the Middle East, they fuck around too much, dude. They're like, let's suck the oil out the ground like a fucking Capri Sun, and let's damn live in fucking castles and wear bed sheets and towels to keep our fucking sun, our scalps from fucking, turning into a twice baked fucking potato. Dude, just chill out. Chill out. It literally says for homosexuals, Judge Gul Rahim told Billed, whatever this is. I guess it's like their article or journalist publishing thing over there. There can only be two punishments, basically, is what the judge told these people. It said that there can only be two punishments. Either stoning, which is that old school biblical shit, or he must stand behind a wall that will fall down on him. The wall must be 2.5 to 3 meters high, which is roughly 8 to 10 feet. Which, once again, sounds like some old school biblical shit. Let a wall fall on somebody for being gay? I don't know, man. It's like I'm not gay. I don't care what you do. At the same time, it's like, dude, if you're not hurting somebody or involving kids in what you're doing, it's like, what is it really any of our concern? But them boys in the Middle East are fucking coming at you with the thick hit, dude. They want you fucking done. They want you thrown off a building, a wall fucking thrown at you, or a couple stones, dude. I mean, shit, you throw enough stones at somebody, you'll build a wall. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just kind of death by wall no matter what, right? Shit. I mean, speaking of a wall, dude, I was put behind one in third, fourth, and fifth grade. And I remember all these teachers, so shout out if you went to Welcome Elementary and you know exactly what I'm talking about. Third grade was Miss Little. We're going to go with one by one. Miss Little was third grade. They put me, okay, do you know like those Chinese or like Japanese, just the Asian, like fold out things that like stand high that you would see people in cartoons walk behind and they would keep walking and come out the other side and they'd be fully changed into something else? They would take my desk and they would put it away from all the other desks and all in the whole class and they would surround it with it so I couldn't see anybody. And I was just in this closed thing. They didn't want me looking at nobody. They didn't want me talking to anybody. And it ain't like I just sat there and just and just fucking talked. And it's like I had friends, so I would just be sitting there and people would just want to talk to me, and they would just start talking to me, and the teacher would just, well, I can't fucking get mad at the other kids. I got to blame this fat blackie. Because I mean, guys, let's be real. I was going to Welcome Elementary back in like 1990, like 5, 6. The late 90s and the early 2000s. I promise you there was a lot of racial shit going on, and what I'm about to tell y'all was absolutely racial because, now, I mean, dude, it was just so crazy because no one should ever do this to a kid. And, I don't know. Nonetheless, fourth grade, same thing. Put my desk up in front of the room so I couldn't sit around nobody, which, no shit, man, it's like you just think this just is what it is because you don't really understand life. But the older I am now, do you know how fucking traumatizing it is? Grade after grade after grade, you're not allowed to sit with your friends and you're just fucking thrown in a corner and told to shut the fuck up and not turn around. It's pretty shitty. Okay? So third grade was Miss Little. Fourth grade was Miss Waitman. I don't even know what that was about. And I'll never fucking forget this shit, dude. I was not good at my times tables, okay? I was just not good at math. Like, math really fucking grabbed me by the balls and said, where do you think you're going? I was like, I guess nowhere. But, dude, we got to the nines times tables. And I fucking, I got them right this week. Because by the time I got to the nines, I guess I kind of fucking, figured it out. And, I was sitting at the front of the room. So, like, literally, it's like the whiteboard, my desk, and the teacher's desk, and then everyone's behind me. So it's like, what is there for me to really try to pull off? And I'll never forget Miss Waitman. I finished my test, and she brought me outside. And, dude, if she didn't fucking lay into me and say, and she was like, how did you do this? And she thought I had cheated, and she made me do it again. And I don't even remember if I got a good, if my score was better or if it was worse or if it was maybe just like a couple points lower. But I'll just never forget that, man. Like, I was never given, like, a chance. I was always fucking disrespected. Like, I was treated like I almost wasn't even, like, someone's child. You know what I mean? And it's crazy because you would think some of those teachers have children or have kids that they do care about. And it's like, at the end of the day, I'm somebody's child. Like, why are you treating me like this? And you remember the closets that in elementary school that would connect the classrooms? So you would have your classroom and there would be like a little little work closet that the teachers kept a bunch of like files and stuff in, but you could walk through that closet and go to the next classroom. They used to keep my desk in there, and I'd have to sit in there with the door shut, just completely in silence, basically in a lit up, like, spacious closet. And I could only open the door whenever they wrote on the whiteboard. So I would just have to fucking sit there and just think to myself and let my imagination fucking, just grow and start lifting weights because I couldn't goddamn talk to my friends, Lord forbid. Dude, but I get it, man. I'll never forget, like, I don't get it, but I just see, because dude, I had this thing, bro. Like, I remember my teacher, Miss Clodfelter, Miss Shepherd, it was Miss Shepherd. She got married, turned to Miss Clodfelter. This one dude, we were watching Little House on the Prairie, and they were getting chased by wolves, and I laughed, and she was like, "No, get out!" And I was like, "Bitch, it's funny. That's real life. You ain't never just been like, shit, I might die." All right, threw me out. Nonetheless, apparently you can't laugh at fucking wolves chasing people, but dude, yeah, they would only open the door so I could that isn't what I was trying to say, but nonetheless, they would only open the door whenever it was they were writing on the whiteboard. But no, I remember one time my teacher told Miss Carpenter told a joke around Christmas time, and nobody laughed, and I was like, "You didn't do it right," and I retold it, and everyone laughed, and I was like, "There we go, that's how you do it, eh?" But dude, it was just crazy. And then in 5th grade, Miss Moorfield done me the same way. Put me behind, because the teachers, they all asked each other, "What did you do about this little nigger?" Because let's be real, that's how they were treating me. Like, dude, late 90s, early 2000s, I was not treated very kindly just only by my friends. Okay, and I can't tell you how many girls I'd be like, "Hey, you're really cute. Can I have your number? Can we? Or I'd like to talk to you some shit." And she'd be like, "Oh, if my parents found out I was talking to you, they'd kill me." And I'm like, "Oh, of course, Davidson County." But nonetheless, yeah, man, Miss Moorfield, she And at the end of the day, man, I did love these teachers. They were just like, I don't know why you would do that to another person's child. You know what I mean? Like, it was just shitty. And I remember one day in the office, not in the office, she took me out in the hallway, and she was like, "Hey, you're going to get the middle school, and you're going to get the high school, and you're going to realize that you ain't all that, and like you're going to get beat up if you act like this." But the next thing I know, I'm at all the parties, sucking on titties and fucking hoping. We don't, we're damn outlaws, brother. What are you talking about, dumb bitch? But yeah, man, they'll figure it out. They really will. I got a couple bad bastards who will fucking just suck them into the earth. But dude, but I mean, that's just how I thrive, man. I feel like, when my back is against the wall, unfortunately, I just fucking, I thrive. Like, I like that feeling of, I fucked up or I didn't. You know what I'm saying? It's over or it's not. You know what I'm saying? So fuck, man. Like, I kind of fuck with that, thriving on shit. And just a little fun fact, bro. I remember in 5th grade, we had biology or science or some shit with Miss Watkins, and she was a little thick woman, but she was kind of cute in the face. She had nice hair and pretty blue eyes. But I'll never forget that we were in class, and she had wrote organisms on the board, and the whole class yelled. And she said, "What's this word?" And we all yelled out, well, I did not yell out orgasms. I knew what I was talking about in 5th grade. Believe that. All right, I had grown up. I grown up, you hear me? But she wanted everyone to say organisms. Everyone said orgasms. They lost their fucking minds. The teachers had to go get the other teachers. They were laughing their asses off. It was fucking hilarious. But I'll never forget this. I literally looked at the teachers and raised my eyebrows. And like, I thought one of them was like, "Do you really know what's going on?" I'm like, "Yes, I know what the fuck's going on. I didn't say orgasm, you crazy motherfuckers." But yeah, man. I met a progressive Indian named Tucked In Deer Antler. And I met a woman who done a lot of crack and heroin, so I called her Karen. All right. Yeah, man, I fucking I don't know, man. This week's just been interesting, dude. Like, we had a good week. It's been hot as fuck. There's just been a lot on my mind. And it's kind of like, when you go to bed at night, that's kind of like the best point. When you can just kind of lay there and just be like, okay, no matter what's going on, I'm just about to fucking shut off for a little bit. But yeah, man. I hope everyone's been having an amazing week. I hope everyone continues to have an amazing weekend. I love you guys. Please do not forget to like. Okay, that'd help out the video a lot. Like the podcast, please. Sheesh. A lot more. And comment, just show some love and share with your friends. I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. Next week, we got an awesome guest coming through. Once again, I love you, bad motherfuckers. And we will see you on the next episode of Down to the Road.
We on the front page of them blogs. Would you be mad at me if the whole world knew this we was on?